I'm Jared Starr, I work for Belmodar. I'm the site manager on the Briscoe House project. We've established on site and we've carried out the demolition works, and we're currently having the service trades go through. I believe it will be finished on time. It is a tight program, but all the trades are procured and locked and loaded, so it's just a matter of getting the work on site done now.
Paul Godsell, director from Crawford Architects in Sydney. Very rarely do we get the opportunity to work on heritage type buildings, but when we do, we love doing it.
Where we're at this stage is we're heading towards the middle of December as a handover frame, and we'll get some floors ahead of that schedule.
The design of the building is a little bit like Russian dolls. You've got the shell of the building, which is the outside heritage fabric, which we can't touch because it's heritage significance. Then the inside, which are our new fit out, are the pods, and the pods are essentially cut up into the departments. So you've got your members and your publications are separate pods, and your accounts are another pod, and then the area around the outside of the pods are the general circulation. You'd consider it quite a green building. For example, we're not touching any of the heritage fabric. The walls themselves are on the ground floor and second floor are almost 600 millimetres thick, and because of that thermal mass, it's actually it's 32 degrees out here today, and inside there it's probably not even 20. It's really comfortable.
A lot more space. There's 500 square metres approximately each floor, plus the underground car parking. Makes this the ideal building for us for a number of decades to come. In terms of future-proofing the building, there's access to all essential things like wiring is very easy. Union membership has also more than trebled since we purchased the Day Street property in the mid-1980s, and that's another reason that we can service members' needs from this building. The new training room upstairs on the top floor will seat about 60 people in comfort. We'll have a look through the building.
You can come in off either Wattle Street or the courtyard where we were just standing. Memberships on this side, publications and accounts, and the large staff room on the other side. Heritage lift shaft, one of two. There's only one left in this building now. This will become the light well that supplies daylight through the building, through all 3 floors from the skylight on the roof. It's also our spill air, and it's obviously our great piece of permanent heritage artwork fabric that we retain.
The building is quite interesting. It was like your local Bunnings store in 1901. Essentially, it was a British iron, hardware, steel supplying business. So the building obviously is a little over 110 years old, and it's in remarkably good condition.
Throughout the process of this building, I've been calling it the play school facade, because when you step back from the outside and look back, there are many different windows, the round, the square, the arch, etc. This building originally had 2 lifts in it. This is the one that's remaining, and it was one of 400 lifts originally connected to the pump house in Darling Harbour. Large space, so it can hold between 40 to 60 people. It will be completely AV'd up, all high-tech stuff.
There's a fair bit of history down in there, and that's where naughty people will go to be punished.